In this game, I got a crazy cap position. You gotta see how this plays out. So yellow caps in Orient. He's able to get a 2-point choke on all of Orient, or even go for a Russia play. I go second and I evaluate my cap opportunities and I realize there's only one good spot, and that's in Dinaric Alps. But it's strong, especially since after red caps in Noob Corner, just to take Scandi, white caps and splits the board in half. Some crazy plays can be made here. Then purple caps in Iceland, really dumb, and then green caps in Gascony. Here I was concerned about yellow because yellow has practically the entire right side of the board to himself. Of course, turn 1, I just go for Dinaric Alps. Easy +4, easy to defend. White takes the bonus, of course, and now white's never gonna attack me. White is so weak to me, I knew white would just be like my servant this game. Purple sucks and takes Iceland. Green takes the +4 over here. Yellow keeps working, but since it's such a slow expansion, yellow's gonna get kind of left in the dust a bit. So I did a bit of a sneaky play here. In the +6, I hit green because I know his plan is to expand downward through Spain into this +6. So by taking him out, that's a sneaky way of me being like, this is my bonus. Red, of course, hits purple, takes the capital. That's smart. White, for some reason, takes Scandi. I think white's like, I'll be able to sneak the red cap eventually because of the war between purple and red. Purple retakes, and so it's a lose-lose for them. Green obviously goes for the Spain bonus, but loses a lot of troops. That was good for me, because then I could focus on expanding into Italy, and then redirect a lot of my troops right into the +6 bonus. I was one move ahead of green, and that gave me dibs. Red and purple just keep going at each other. I get 14 troops here, so I reinforce my capital, and then I put a bunch of troops into the +6. That was a really smart way of drinking my water, so let it pour all the way down on my shirt. Interestingly enough, red here sets, and then cleans white out of Scandi. Now, he has the +3 Scandi bonus, and can now suppress purple. White gets mad and just starts hitting red material, cleaning him out of anywhere other than that spot. But then purple sets, and then when he hits the red cap, he gets a lucky roll. But now purple is just in a horrible spot. Green just takes all of it. He's like, this is mine now. Yellow finally goes for that +4. He should have done that a while ago. Like, I'm not going to stop him. And he provides a proper counterbalance to green, because I knew green would get strong from holding all that. What I like so much about my capital and my bonuses is the positioning, because I'm so primed to defend myself. So I take the +6 bonus. Red bots, and white just lets green get the kill. I think white is just like, screw red. Even though he's botted, green gets a ton of troops that turn. So he goes from weak to pretty strong. Puts troops on my border, which I wasn't happy about, but I'm like, okay. And he does clean out red, which gives him another bonus and also a kill. Yellow's really mistrustful and feels like he has to add to his borders, but by keeping 26 on one stack, he's able to use it as retaliation. White takes the purple kill and Russia. At this point, I'm just thinking about being passive. Yellow breaks the Russia bonus, and so that kind of starts war with white. So I'm thinking about attacking green here, but I'm like, yellow would destroy white in this war, and then it would make him be able to overcome me. Yellow goes crazy here. But he doesn't take the +8. Instead, he just camps his troops right next to white. So I'm glad he didn't take the +8. That would have made him generate even more than green. And then I would have been the only one to be able to address him. This is a good situation for me. If yellow eventually kills white, then that can pit green and yellow against each other, since they'll be the strongest players, because I want them to connect. The problem with splitting the board in half is then it can make you a lid for both sides of the board. White decides, let's go full Sioux mode into yellow. He abandons his capital, and then green takes it and fortifies to it. So that makes green pretty strong here, but because yellow can occupy so much of the board, that's not a bad thing. I'm just like, I'll let things play out. White, of course, throws all his troops into yellow. Yellow takes the kill, and then fortifies a bunch of troops back to cap. Yellow decides to just throw all his troops into this. All right, this just gave me the win. Let's go. The reason this situation occurred, in my opinion, is because of positioning. Yellow can't do anything against me here, and I could break him everywhere. So the only person he can be aggressive to is green. Green can't really do anything to me because he wouldn't be able to break this bonus, and if he breaks through Italy and into my +6, then I would just destroy him. At this point, I protect yellow here. I lock green into his pocket, and then I start taking yellow bonuses. I did mess up really badly. Then green slams his 64 into my 40 stack and loses, so that further solidified his loss. So yeah, I just thought that was a really interesting match, and it does a good job of showing you how positioning can determine the game. Turns out yellow was a master. He didn't play horrible, actually. Alright, if you want to see another video, click on the one on screen. Risk is really fun, and I like making these, and I only upload what I think is worth being on YouTube.